Hey y'all, it's officially here, the Business of Basketball Patreon. We are here to help you find your dream job in basketball. Look, I get it. When I was done playing basketball in college, I had no exposure to other opportunities that exist, or even a community to reach out to figure out what jobs or internships are available. We don't have that much exposure, so this platform is for you. And we wanted to create it so you can build community, find internship and job leads, and even get some personal development coaching to find out what job fits you the best. So the link is down below. Click it, join us in the community. This is going to help you find exactly where you want to be in the game of basketball.
It was really based on my daughter who's autistic. So I always told her that being a minority and being a female as well, don't let the disability define you. So I always tell her not right is right, and right's her last name. So I wanted to embrace that and tell her that her disability it's not a weakness, it's your superpower. So let people see your flaws. So that's why I told people our name is to own who you are.
From the idea to actually seeing it in your hand, what would you say was the total cost?
Oh, probably say like a good 9,000.
Welcome back. This is a Business of Basketball. I'm your host, Misha Horsey, and today's guest is no other than Tari Wright. He has founded the first minority-owned basketball. Not Spalding, not Wilson, Not Wright. Not Wright is the basketball brand. You're going to hear about how this came to fruition. And if you're thinking of even starting something like this, he's the guy. This is an amazing story. I did a lot of research on you, so I'm excited for the conversation. Tari, thanks for joining the show, man.
Hey, no problem, man. I just appreciate the opportunity. First of all, I'm blessed for the opportunity because I wanted actually people to understand my story or why I created the basketball and just much more that it's more bigger than basketball. So I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Not Right. So tell me about the name. Like, where'd you get it from?
So Not Right actually ties into myself and my daughter. So it's really based on my daughter who's autistic. So I always told her that being a minority and being a female as well, don't let the disability define you. Just because you see things different and learn things different doesn't mean you're different from everybody else. So I always tell her not right is right, and right's her last name. So I wanted to embrace that and tell her that her disability is not a weakness, it's your superpower, and embrace it. So let people see your flaws. So that's why I told people our name is to own who you are. Don't let nobody judge you or put you in a category. Own it. Own up to your flaws and be the best version of yourself that you can be. So that's the more meaning of Not Right.
That's so dope, man. So you came up with the brand based on your daughter, which is a beautiful story.
Right.
Tell me, how did that idea come to a basketball? Like,
It came to a basketball because, I love the game of basketball, played it my whole life. Just growing up watching it from, I was in diapers. Well, of course, everybody would say that, watching Michael Jordan, win his titles. Then, of course, my era is like AI, Kobe, and T-Mac. That was like the big three for us.
Yes.
So, I just wanted to create a basketball because I know the major brands, I'm not going to say their names. I never saw these guys come to a school, come to a rec center and speak about how to make a basketball or come speak to the kids in general. We just play the game and pick up these basketballs. We don't even know what these people look like, but they're making 100% profit off of us. So I was like, you know what? Let's change the game. Let's show them that we could do this too. But also anybody who purchases my basketball or supports me, I want to let them know who I am. So to let them know that it's an opportunity that you could do this too. Yeah. So that's why I wanted to create a basketball.
Wow. Yeah, because the thing is, when you think about basketball, we think about like either playing professionally,
right,
or, coaching, right?
Exactly.
Those are like the two things that we have the most exposure to. So creating a basketball was obviously a thinking out of the box moment.
Right.
So throughout your journey, like what made it possible? Like, what did you need to make a basketball?
Oh, man, it was a challenge, man. A lot of research. Google is my best friend, but just trying to find the best manufacturers because I wanted to stand out from other basketballs to make sure it's more durable, more reliable. Because, like I said, we all had basketballs that, that got smooth or got the little bump in it. We used to call it a titty in it. Titty in the basketball. So we just, I wanted to make mine more durable and more comfortable and more built to last. So I did some research, reached out to manufacturers, ordered a bunch of test runs. A lot of them failed, a lot of money I wasted, but I just wanted to perfect my craft. And I wanted to quit, trust me, I wanted to quit this part like 30 million times. I was losing money, I'm being honest. I I was in the red and it wasn't coming out the way I wanted, so I was ready to give up. But something told me just keep pushing. I put too much into it.
Yeah. So talk me through the process of getting manufacturers. Is it calling them? Like once you do your research?
So yeah, definitely calling them. Definitely like I'll pull up one on Google, call them, or just getting connections to other manufacturers. Hey, we can't make this, but I know somebody that can. So just connecting that way. And that's how I was able to find the perfect one for myself.
Yeah. And how did you know what you talked about it being durable? Like, how did you know that? What does it look like? It's interesting because as a basketball player,
Right.
we don't know what it takes to make a basketball. Right. So like from your understanding and your current experience, like tell me what it takes to make what we see right now.
Oh man, it took a lot, man. Because like a lot of test runs. So like I said, a lot of it went to the lab to get tested out, even just to get the certification through NFHS. I had to go to a lab. I had to send about like 12, 13 models to see if it would meet up to their standards. So I actually went to the lab, went to bounce test, shape test, durable test, and that's how I was able to get the certification that I passed. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned like a lot of this was something that like you went in the red, meaning like you spent a lot of money doing this.
Absolutely.
Were you working or did you go, hey, I'm going to invest in this dream?
So first I was working, then I ended up losing my job. So I just ended up taking out my 401k. And my wife was pissed off at me about it. But she was ready to kill me for it. But I was like, yo, if I don't start this, I ain't never going to do it. And I was like, let me just take the leap of faith. If I ain't succeed, at least I know deep down in myself, I did it. I tried.
Yeah.
So, and I know I couldn't live with myself without trying, or if I just keep sleeping on it, ain't never going to happen. So I push kids like, yo, if you got a blueprint, just do it. Like, even if you don't got the resources, do the research yourself. Just research is yourself. Your biggest supporter is yourself. So nobody gonna believe in your brand. Believe in yourself.
Yeah,
you're your biggest promoter. So that's what I tell kids all the time. So I had to push myself, and I just did it. Even if it failed, like even people ain't like it. Hey, I tried. So
yeah. So you took out a 401k, which is you gotta have conviction. At that point, you gotta really believe in what you're doing,
exactly.
and anything that is unique or new, like. It's most times you're going to find success in that because it doesn't exist. Even though basketball exists, I don't know a black-owned basketball company, right, outside of yours. So when you talk about funding, like, what are some of the things that you spent money on?
Oh, man. The process of making the product itself, like, that's the biggest thing. Like, paying for the samples, paying for the resources to get it made. So that's like going to be your biggest cost. Getting it shipped here, that's another cost you got to pay for. So, and now with the new tariffs, that's another cost you got to incorporate that too. But yeah, just that's pretty much all your manufacturing costs, your shipping costs, your sample costs, all that adds up. And if it's not passing the felony, you're doing that all over again and again and again to perfect it. So,
and what do you need to pass? Whatever, like to make sure that the basketball is, I guess, certified. Like,
so there's so let's say with the men's it's 29.5, so it has to be 29.5. It has to be a certain weight. I believe it's 18 to 20 ounces. So if it's not that type of weight, then it's not going to pass.
Got it.
I'm talking about when inflated too.
Yeah.
So because every basketball guy have different fleets, so they got to make sure it passes the bounce test when inflated. So if it doesn't hit a certain height, that's another issue.
Wow.
Yeah.
So outside of making the basketball, probably paying the manufacturers, I'm assuming.
Yep.
What other costs are associated with this?
Yeah, so you got the manufacturing costs, shipping costs, the sample costs, and that's going to be your biggest cost right there. So, and like I said, imagine doing that over and over and over, and you're spending at least probably like thousands on that just to perfect it, man. And even just to get the test, I even include the testing costs. That's another expense you got to pay.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got to pay just to send those out, to pay the testing fee. If it comes back negative, you got to pay the testing fee again, get it recertified again to see if it passed the test, and keep doing it over and over. So you got to order more basketballs. Like say if the bounce is off, the size, the circumference of the basketball's off, the weight is off, you got to start over again. So, and I was doing that. So,
wow.
Man.
So if you can guess like a total amount of, from the idea to actually seeing it in your hand, what would you say was the total cost?
Me perfecting the basketball in general? That's what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oh, probably about, I'd probably say like a good 9,000.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And then the rest is obviously reserves. And,
reserves.
To reinvest. All right. So let's go from idea, you have the basketball, to making your first sale.
Right.
Tell me that process and what did it look like?
Oh man, my first sale was funny because I did this black-owned business pop-up shop that I was invited to. It was about 2020 because I started during the pandemic. And I brought it out. People was like, whoa, you got your own basketball? Because people was shocked, like, what you mean you got your own basketball? They didn't believe me. So I showed them. They was like, oh, man, this is amazing. And mind you, I was scared to death because I didn't think I was able to sell none of these. Because before that, I'm telling people, like, hey, they see my logo, like, well, who gonna buy a basketball with an upside down question mark? What is that? That don't even make sense.
Right.
It's not Wilson and Spalding. We don't want to believe in that. I remember I even took it to a league before, and he turned me down and said, nah, they ain't rocking with it because they don't like the way it looked. I was like, but it dribble and bounce the same way as any other basketball. So I was already discouraged from that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just try this out. And I ended up selling out all the basketballs that day at that pop-up shop.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Tell me about the question mark. All right.
So the question mark is to show people that not right is right. So that's the reason why I got an inverted question mark on it. It's supposed to be not right on purpose.
Got you. And I see NFH.
Well, it's NTW and NFHS. This is the high school certification.
Got you. So every basketball that is certified that you can use in high school, they have to be certified by NFHS.
It's called authentication mark to be on the ball to actually be used in all high schools across the country.
Got you. And so tell me, do you know offhand how many high schools you currently have?
Right now, currently, they're using it 7 right now.
Okay. So those are partnerships.
Yeah.
Right? And so in order to grow in any business, partnerships are helpful for the top line.
Absolutely.
So walk me through the process of finding a partner and then, making it happen. So now they're using your basketballs.
Oh, man, this is me taking shots at the door. I'm reaching out to schools. I'm hitting up the athletic directors through email, calling schools, trying to get in touch with the athletic director. And my first school was actually New Foundation Charter School. He loved the story, and he wanted to see the basketball. I was like, let me just see it. Then they fell in love with it, and they ended up purchasing, I think, about 20 at the time, and for the high school and middle school team. So I was just like, man, it was just a shock. It was like a culture shock because I didn't believe in it, and they had me come in and speak to the kids about my brand too. So it was just like a whole moment. So it was like a real summer moment, and it was just like, man, if a high school could believe in me, then everybody else should be able to believe in me too.
And then from there, you just kind of like proof of concept?
Proof of concept. Then my next school was Maritime Academy Charter School. That was my guy, Kevin Schultz. He saw me on the news actually because I threw a black-owned business 3-on-3 tournament at City Athletics. Shout out to my guy up there, Curtis. So he let us use his facility. We threw a black-owned 3-on-3 tournament to highlight black-owned businesses, to give them a spotlight. A couple black-owned businesses was allowed to vent. Drexel supported us, and 6 ABC News ended up coming out, and they ended up seeing us on the news, and it was an amazing moment. It's like, yeah, let's support them. And they ended up buying basketballs too, and they bought bags and more. So so shout out to Maritime. That's probably like one of my favorite schools that supported me. So.
Yeah, and then you got Philly Youth Basketball.
Yeah, I got Philly Youth Basketball. Now that was major. Shout out to Kenny, Kenny Holtzman, man, giving me the opportunity just for believing in my brand, man. They saw the basketball. He's like, well, it's a black-owned basketball, and he's all down for supporting black-owned businesses. So they seen the basketball. They fell in love with it. They tested out, and now they got their logo on the basketball. YMCAs, too. I got 3 YMCAs as well for Willow Grove, Columbia North, and Northeast. So they love the basketball, too.
Do they buy in bulk? And what's cost per product?
Well, some buy it in bulk. Some buy like individually. Some might buy like 5 or 10 just for now. But cost of bulk, it varies on price. Depends how much you order. So,
got you. So talk to me about pricing. Do you do wholesale pricing?
I do. I do wholesale price.
That.
I do bulk pricing. I do it all. So depends on how much quantity they order. Then I break it down for them. So.
Got you. So if I get one basketball?
Yeah, one basketball is just $50.
Got you.
But if you want to get it customized with the logo, it's $65 to $70. Depends what type of logo you get. So you have
your basketball in a sporting goods store?
Yes.
And so that's retail now?
Yeah, that's retail.
So talk to me about that process. Is it similar to a partnership or is it different?
Yeah, it's similar to a partnership. But pretty much similar to a partnership. That was Lloyd Sixsmith up in Northeast on Frankfurt Avenue, Northeast Philadelphia, which they manufacture like mostly all the high school jerseys in the city for every high school. And other schools as well. They actually sold out in there too. So that was amazing to hear that too. So, yeah, it was just amazing to even see my basketball displayed in the store.
Yeah.
So just crazy.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true.
Exactly.
Do you sell online or is it just hand in hand?
Well, yeah, I sell online. I got my own website, notwrightbrand.com, powered through Shopify, yes. And yeah, I do hand in hand. People can reach out to me through the website or email as well, especially we doing like big orders, like bulk orders or like business orders, like business to business orders, which we call B2B. Yeah, they can reach out to me through email or text or call me. Yeah, and we'll set it up that way. And I'll just go by whatever needs you want, like with the basketball, the bags, like even with the bag. I got a partnership with Rutgers University using my sneaker travel backpack. They got their logo on the bag, so that was a blessing with that.
And it's just you. You don't have a team of people.
Yeah, just me. My wife also out, my kids too.
Yeah,
so they want to help.
Got the kids working.
Yeah, they work. I mean, they like my brand ambassadors for real. They speaking to the brand to random people. Like they my own promoters right there. Yeah. That's my street team right there.
So let's stay on the idea of promotion and marketing. What are some things that you're currently doing and what are some tips that you would have for someone, maybe if they don't want to make a basketball, but a product, right, in the industry? Tell me about that.
Marketing, definitely you got to promote yourself. So definitely like through social media, that's like a real big, because it's easy. It's pretty much kind of free. So you could get somebody to advertise your brand, like be a brand ambassador, or you just do it yourself. Have your friends support you. Make a post, make a story, and make a reel about it. Yeah, you just, like I said, it's free marketing. Yeah. Definitely. Don't forget to use calling too. Like calling whatever business background you're in. Yeah, you can always call people too. Pull up to social networking events or marketing events, business events. Yeah, get your name out there. Hand out business cards. Yeah, you gotta get your name out. You can't be scared to promote yourself. Like, so your biggest promoter is you.
Like, you've also been seen on ABC, right? Yeah. You mentioned, and also Forbes. Right. So tell me about like that. I had read the write-up. Tell me about that write-up. And also like, cause that's marketing too.
Right, absolutely.
So do you reach out to those brands or did they reach out to you?
Well, with ABC, I reached out to them to try to get them, like I said, to come to that event. They loved the story, loved what we got going on. They pulled up and they gave us a little segment on it, which was amazing. Like a couple of businesses were able to get the promotion off through that video. And it was just amazing because it was like I got a little 10-second segment just to show my basketball, my brand, to hear my story about my brand, just encouraging others to do this too. Like start your own business, especially minority-owned business. So that's just like your own big promotion.
You also got another recognition. We were talking off air about that, about Black entrepreneurship, and they recognize you as the top Black entrepreneur. Tell me about that.
That was the African American Chamber of Commerce. Shout out to the African American Chamber of Commerce, Regina Harrison, everybody. Yeah. So last year I was awarded Entrepreneur of the Year, and I was, like I said, I was blindsided by that moment, but it was just amazing that I was selected for that out of multiple businesses. Like I said, it was a lot of businesses in the Tri-State from Philly, Jersey, and Delaware, and I'm still grateful and thankful to this day because I know the hard work I put in. People that had doubted me, like I said, I wanted to quit this so many times. The money I lost, even friends that ain't support or just laughed at it. So I think that was just like my determination. Hey, you must be doing something right.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for any business getting recognized in that way, right, always helps to raise brand awareness. I think especially a prestigious honor like that is really cool. So congrats on that. I think too, knowing you have a lot of connections, right? And for some people, whether you're young or an introvert, sometimes like making those connections to even grow your business is hard. So for somebody who doesn't have that much connections but wants to get in the industry and, maybe create a product outside of maybe what you're doing, something else, to talk to that person, and what would you suggest?
Well, if they, like I said, it depends what they're trying to do. Definitely research, man. Research is your best friend. Like, definitely do the research. Because, like I say, if you don't do research on what you're trying to do, then you try to step into a lane. How you gonna know how to perfect it? You just throwing it out there. Like, you don't know the background of it, how it was processed, how it was made, who was doing it before you. Yeah, I was researching my competitors, how they did it, what can I do to perfect it, what can I do to elevate it. So you gotta do the research. Research is your best friend, and that's when you start going to events with people in that field that you want to be in. So start going to them events, start communicating with people, start reaching out to people like, hey, I know this person is in this field. Let me shoot them an email. Let me try, or get somebody close to them. Maybe you got like a secretary or whoever. Let's try to connect in some type of way. Don't be scared to make that connection. You gotta, because if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
When you starting off business, you're by yourself. Some people might got a team, but still, you're still the head honcho. You still got to get the ground rolling. So you still got to plant them seeds to get them connections. So if you're not going to plant them seeds, who's going to do it?
Yeah.
So
no, that's real, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about adding more, right? Opportunities and options for people to buy into your business, right? Like if you have a service industry, you don't want people to just pay for one thing.
Right.
I see you have a bag. What was the idea to add more products to your brand?
So I was a sneakerhead. So I worked at every sneaker store you probably think of, from like Nike, the Foot Lockers, the Kicks and all that. So I remember I had a pair of sneakers. I think it was like an expensive pair of Jordans. I remember, we playing basketball. We stuff everything in the bag. You traveling, doing A, whatever. And I pulled the sneakers out the bag, and it was all scuffed up and had creases on there. I was like, oh man, I just wasted probably like $100-something, probably close to $200 at the time on these fresh Jordans. I'm like, yo, I gotta figure out a way to try to separate my sneakers and clothes and whatever I got in here. And that's why I came up with the sneaker bag. I was like, yo, this could be convenient. And I, once again, had to do research on that, how to create a bag, how to find the right manufacturer. Felt like this plenty of times, wasted a lot of money too, but I know this could be something that could be a game changer by separating your sneakers, your clothes, and having more components to make it convenient when you travel. So this is the sneaker bag I created.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's see the whole thing.
So you got a front spot for like whatever you want to put. I say you can fit the tablet in here, whatever you want to put in there. You got a component right here. Mm-hmm. So let's get to the real part. That's why I'll be telling people, let the bag cook.
Yeah, I love it.
So we getting into it. So everything situated.
Nice.
So, those part I have to see.
Yeah.
So you got 2 spots for your sneakers. So hold up the size 14. I wear 12, so I got big feet. So those are the 2 pairs of sneakers. You also got a USB cord, which is right here. So long as you got a portable charger, you can charge your phone, the tablet while you on the go.
Oh, nice.
So you can see that. So you got one sneaks here, one sneaker for my females. Of course, y'all got smaller feet. I can put more shoes, your heels, whatever you want to put in there.
Some people got them big dogs, too.
Some people got them big dogs. My ballers, they got them big dogs, too. So another cool spot is, open it all the way up. So you got a spot for your toiletry items. So this is for like your chain, jewelry, watches, girls, makeup, whatever you want to do. We want to put in there. You got your compartments right here. And this is a spot for your clothes. So you actually got clothes you can put in here too. Up to 2 to 3 days, you're a good folder. You might can fit more. Mm-hmm. But so you got a suitcase as a backpack. So another dope thing is, you got a laptop as well. You got a laptop slot too.
There we go.
So you can put your laptop in, your MacBook up to size 14-inch, and also got extra padded cushion to keep it from getting damaged. So you're in the airport, they don't care about your bag. They put your bag anywhere.
Yes.
And like I said, they damage your laptop, they don't care. That's on you. So this is why I made this, so to keep it protected. And anything else you want to put in there. And another dope thing is, for all my hoopers or athletes in general, you also got a pull-out ball holder, too.
Oh, nice.
Connect this to the front. Actually, you can put the ball in there. That makes sense, right?
Show the whole joint. Yeah.
Yep.
And that can fit any size?
Yeah.
Nice.
Connect this to the front.
There we go.
You with your basketball, too.
Nice.
And it's waterproof, so it protects it from rain and snow as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and if you got hats, she'll go hold the 5 pairs of hats as well.
Come on, man. Plug the hats.
Yeah, plug the hats.
You got to come Not Wright hats now.
Yeah, I got to come Not Wright. And the best thing about it is carry on free. So when you're in the airport, you're not getting charged for this bag. So imagine if you got a whole travel team, AAU team, or even just a high school team or a college team, you saving expenses just on this bag.
Right.
So
smart.
Exactly. So that was my point. And it's more convenient. Lightweight. It's another thing, is lightweight too. So I had this bag fully stuffed and I don't feel like nothing. So
yeah.
So that's another cool feature. So
what's the next steps in terms of because you're self-funding it, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a lot of Black-owned business. Their story is like capital, right? Lack of capital. So it kind of impedes your ability to grow and scale.
Absolutely.
So do you plan to get funding, and what would be your approach for that?
Yeah, that's my goal, to definitely get funding and more support. To definitely get inventory, definitely to get more store placement to help fund for that as well. Because when you get into a major, say it's like a Macy's or like a Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever, they gonna want probably like 400 or 500 bags just to have in there. Because they got to fill their store up just in case it comes big or not. So even just supplying that, I'll definitely need funding. So
got it. So for big corps like Dick's or something,
like
they
big
need
retailers,
larger
they need like
quantities.
They need quantities.
Got
definitely.
you. So what's your pitch? You just go up there and be like, hey, I have this?
No.
Yeah. What's the pitch?
Well, it depends. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes be like, hey, I do got this basketball. Hey, you should check it out. Or like I said, if I'm reaching out to the store owner, or if it's a store, I'm reaching out to the store owner where I can get to and touch to get to the store owner. So I say, I'm a dog, man. I'm vicious. So I'll find them your secretaries, your assistant is, or whoever.
Persistence is key.
The receptionist, they going, because the reason why I say go to the receptionist, because the receptionist got the log for everybody in the whole company. They could pinpoint me to somebody.
That's a gem.
Even when I'm at school, reaching out to schools, I reach out to whoever's in front, the administrative assistant. She got the log. She give me the assistant coach, head coach, athletic director. I'm going after her.
Yeah, that's a gem for sure. So what were some of your challenges? What was the hardest part about making this come to fruition?
Self-doubt. Definitely self-doubt.
Tell me more about that.
Just about believing in yourself, because like I said, with a basketball, man, it's tough, man. You in a tough industry, man. Like you got the powerhouses like Wilson, Spalding, Baden, Nike in general. So even if these got their own basketball stuff.
Right.
And I just say hearing the negativity from other people, because like I said, they made fun of the logo, like I told you, like the upside down question mark NTW, what the hell is that? Oh, this showing Fugazi, is Aki.
All the Philly slang words. So this is not it.
This not it. It's not it, pretty much. This ball's washed. This joint fake. But I knew what I believed in, so like I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be different. I could be just like them, but that makes me not stand out. So what can I do to separate myself from them?
Right.
Make us like more believable, make have a background story to it, because I feel like you make a basketball, you got to have some type of story to it. You just can't just throw it out there like, hey, this is the new basketball, try it out. No, I want people to actually have a feel to it, like the reason why we should play with this basketball.
Did you find any problems being a Black-owned business in this industry of like making products, specifically basketballs?
Oh yeah.
Tell me what those challenges?
Believability. It's
just
like
believing that it's legit.
Like it's legit. Like I say, it is just so messed up, man. It's just like everybody see when it comes to a Black-owned business, everybody, you already get the bad narrative, like, oh, it's rinky dink. Oh, they got a bad attitude. Oh, the product, the quality is trash. That's the main thing. That's the first thing you hear. So I just think that's one of the big struggles. We always gonna hold that narrative is the quality is good. Because I don't know why that is, but that's just how it is for us. Like they just feel as though we don't have the resources to make a great product, which is just crazy to me. So, but if you go to the other side, y'all not questioning them with nothing. Y'all just say, hey, we buying it. First thing, you don't even think about it. You say, I'm swiping my card. I want this. It could probably be the worst product in the world, but you be like, hey, I'm swiping. So
how do you make people believe? How have you done that?
How I've done it? Well, with the basketball, like I said, I had people test it out. Like I said, like high schools gave out plenty of samples, which is another cost too. That ain't free because you still paying for that to get that manufactured. But yeah, gave out plenty of basketballs. Hey, test it out. Let me see what you think. See how you like it. If they like it, they don't. Move on to the next one.
So we have a segment on our show called Grateful to the Game. And it basically talks about why are you grateful for the game of basketball. The furthest you went was high school basketball, but you still played the game. Right. And playing at high school, still play at a high level. You still get that exposure to the game and get to appreciate the beauty of what it is. And you've made connections within the game of basketball because of your playing experience. Right. So why are you grateful to the game? and what has the game done for you?
Oh, man, I love the game of basketball, man. Just watch, like I said, falling up, just watching Jordan, man, hearing that Bulls name when he came out, that joint was crazy. So I loved it, man. It was just like me and my brother, we just stayed up watching games.
Wait, hold up. Who's better, Jordan or LeBron? I know you got the Jordans
Come on,
on.
man. Come on, man. What we talking about, Jordan, man?
Okay, all right. I just had to.
Come on, man.
Now we solid for sure.
I respect Brian. I'm not going to take nothing away from that man, but he's still not Jordan level, man.
Got you. Okay, keep going.
Yeah,
I just had to make that clear.
And like I said, I know I'm going to catch heat because I know there's a lot of Brian fans out there. They probably say,
we love LeBron, by the way.
They probably say, man, F your basketball back. No, I love LeBron, man. I love, like I said, I respect as much as he do, man. Like I said, he did. Like people don't think he changed the game, but he did though, man. He did, man.
For sure. There will be no one like LeBron ever in the game of basketball.
Of nature, man. Yeah. Like it's not like, come on, the guy can really play like all 5 positions. He dominate. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but he's still no Jordan. I just gotta keep it real.
Yeah. I mean, we grew up in a different time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, so tell me more about how you're grateful to the game.
I'm grateful to the team, just like I said, watching it, just enjoying it, man. I just remember, like I said, staying up. We even had all the video games, NBA Live, all of it, man, 2K. It was just basketball, man. Just watching, even from Philly, just watching AI play his heart out for the city. He ain't had nobody, man. Like, he smallest guy on the court, but dropping like 40, 50, 60 a game, man. Just playing blood, sweat, and tears. Just getting back up, fall down 7 times, just get right back up and say, yeah, I'm going to put this team on my back. You can't teach that, man. It's just crazy. Even just watching him carry the Sixers to the finals is crazy, man.
That's real.
Like, come on, man. Like that roster he had was just ridiculous, man. So it's like, it's just like basketball and just the friendships in basketball, man. I probably got a lot of friends just by playing basketball and just going out there. And just something about basketball, it's like therapy, man.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're having a bad day, you just pick up a basketball, just go out there and shoot by yourself. So it like takes the pain away sometimes. So that's why I'm grateful to the game, man. Just loving it, watching it, making the connections we had today, man. Just like, I think without basketball, I don't think my life would be the same. I'm just keeping it real. Like,
trust me, basketball is the reason why we're here, right?
Exactly.
It's the reason why we've been able to do what we have done.
Right.
Basketball was the place where I felt the most confident, where I could be in the moment. I always tell people it's hard for me to meditate, but when I'm on the court, that is my meditation.
Right.
You know, I'm in the moment. Nothing else matters. So I could definitely agree with you in terms of the game. And there's so much beauty in the game, and then even where it's going. Like you can see in women's basketball, rooting for women's basketball always.
That's dope, man. Shout out to the women's basketball, man. They doing their thing, man.
Yeah.
I need people to really big up and support that. They really doing their thing, man. I just love watching it. Like, the rival league was crazy. That whole concept was dope. Like, I think the NBA should do that like in the All-Star game or something, like a 3-on-3 or something, like even or ones or something. I think that was a dope.
The guys, we have an episode about Unrivaled, and the guys got too much pride. I don't know if they're gonna do one-on-one. I hope
they need to.
They need to shake it up a little bit.
The way the All-Star ain't working right now. So
it's a snooze fest. It definitely is.
I think that one-on-one will humble a couple people, man.
If the NBA wants to support business of basketball, we love the NBA.
Right.
However, we do got to shake it up a little bit.
We got to shake it up, man. Like, it ain't it. It ain't it. I'm being rude. It ain't it. Shout out to NBA, though. Like I said, I love the game, but it just ain't it right now. But yeah, the women's are doing their thing, man. I love it. I love it how it's becoming bigger because they need that support. And they balling, man. That's the one thing. It's not even just about basketball. They actually hooping. They actually getting it in. And now they getting that respect. So that's dope.
So if you can speak to like a future investor or someone who would watch the show and wants to support you, tell them how they can support you, and then the rest of our audience, how can they buy your basketballs?
If you want to support me, if an investor wants to support me, I'm just asking just to give me a chance because I believe I have what it takes. I believe my brand speaks for itself. It has the leverage. We put in the groundwork, the story just behind it, the believability, the accomplishments we made, the awards we achieved. And I think if you just give us a chance, we could achieve even further. Maybe even get into the collegiate, maybe see the basketball on the NCAA level, or maybe even the professional level, even if it's not the NBA, maybe the G League or overseas. Let's just take a shot and try to make it happen. Because I think it's not even about the basketball. I just think we got a game-changing product that can actually excel. So
Dope. Tari, thank you so much for joining
No
the
problem.
business of basketball. So how can people buy the basketball and the bag? Where can they shop?
Oh, yeah, they can shop on my website, notwrightbrand.com. You can shoot me an email at notwrightbrand@gmail.com. My Instagram, notwrightbrand. You shoot me a text, 267-455-7366. Yeah, I'm accessible in all type of ways. So, yeah, just reach out to me and definitely support the brand, support the product, support the basketball. And just give me a shot, man. I'm telling you, I'm not going to steer you wrong. Trust me, I got a lot of support inside and outside the city, and I just think we're up next. So
let's get it. That wraps up another episode of Business of Basketball. Support my guy Tari, Not Wright Brand, Black-owned basketball, the first Black-owned basketball. Let's make sure we support all of what you mentioned is going to be in our show notes. I'll see y'all on the next one.